Hello. Within the framework of Legislative News Project of the Minister of Justice, we'll introduce you to the brief content of the legislative acts adopted during this week. Recently, a presidential resolution number 5178 on additional measures for the effective use of existing pastures and support for the processing of silk and wool in the Republic has been adopted. What does this document envisage?
According to this resolution, from January 1st, 2022 to January 1st, 2025, subsidies from the Republican budget will be allocated in order to support the households that are growing cocoon, and also there will be established a special tax rate in the amount of 50% for the people who are using water in order to irrigate the mulberry trees. The tax rate in the amount of 50% will be allocated in order to support the people who are irrigating mulberry trees. And also the government will financially support the industry of silk production and also the wool production, specifically in the regions of Surkhandarya, Samarkand and Kashkadarya. There will be specialized regions. According to the decision, certain regions will specialize in the production of wool small cattle. To be more specific, they are the Kashkadarya region, Samarkand and Surkhandarya region. And also some funds, special loans, will be allocated to develop the cattle industry.
The next document we're going to talk about is a presidential decree number 6258, according to which a number of amendments have been made to several acts. Can you talk a little about these changes to the legislation?
Yes, according to this document, several changes have been amended, and the practice of selling state real estate by the regional governors at zero purchase price has been cancelled. The procedure for public auction of state facilities on the basis of social obligations at the starting price of 1 sum has also been cancelled.
Another document is a resolution of the Cabinet of Ministers number 431 on additional measures for the implementation of the electronic system of procedures in cases of administrative offenses. Briefly about it, please.
Yes, this document first of all approved a regulation which will regulate the administrative cases online through the online system, and from this system state authorities can directly obtain information about the people who have committed an administrative offense, and also the person who has committed an administrative offense will be notified online through the e-administrative case system, and they can get the information about the place, venue, or the time of the court hearing through the online system. By September 1, 2021, a mechanism will be created in order to automatically return the amount of fine that has been overpaid or reduced or cancelled by the court's decision or for any other reason. The decision to impose an administrative penalty is made in the form of an electronic document, and if the person who has committed an administrative offense pays the fine within 15 days from the date when the court's decision was issued, will be exempted from paying the remainder of the fine in the 30% amount. If the decision to impose an administrative penalty is not enforced within 3 months from the date when the court's decision was issued, it cannot be enforced anymore.
The next act we'll talk about is Presidential Decree PD 6260 on additional measures for comprehensive support of the youth and further improvement of their social activity. What changes are being expected by adoption of this document?
According to this decree, from the August of 2021, one-time financial assistance will be provided for the families who have a child under 18 years old, and if the family is included in the Iron Book. And also, the children of the families that have been included in the Iron Book, if they get into the university, they will be exempted from the payment of the contract for the first academic year. And also, from September 1, 2021, young professionals which have obtained a degree from the top 500 universities of the world will be paid additional bonus in accordance with this decree.
I see that the decree also stipulates that young people will be awarded grants in the amount of up to 49 million of sums. Wouldn't you mind talking about this?
Yes, you are right. There will be certainly provided certain grants for young businessmen. To begin with the Youth Business School, from the September 21, 2021, there will be established youth business schools, first of all in Tashkent, and gradually they will be established in other regions as well. And also there will be an annual competition which is called First Step to Business, and it will be among the youth who have startup ideas, and the people who have won this competition will get a grant in the amount of at least up to 200 times of the basic calculation amount. And also, from this academic year, information classes at educational institutions will be provided in accordance with Cambridge standards. And also, according to this document, sports activities will also be supported by the government, and from the September 1, 2021, people who have won the Olympic, Paralympic, Asian or national championships will be provided with financial support, and also their coaches who are coaching sports teams in remote regions will also be financially supported. And also the state will have these sports facilities financially, and also they will provide them with sports equipment. From October 1, 2021, the annual competition, The Best Book for Young People and Children, will be organized. The winners of the competition, for the first place, they will get 100 million soms, and for the second place, they will get 75 million soms, and for the third place, 50 million soms will be allocated.
Last but not the least document is of high importance because it was adopted by the Parliament, and it's a law on licensing, permitting and notification procedures. What novelties envisage this document?
Well, this document approved the final list of 49 licenses, 120 permits and 33 type of activities which can be operated by notifying the government. Under this law, licensing and permitting procedures will be introduced if the activity which is going to be operated may harm the public safety or health or the environment, or as well as the legitimate rights and interests of the people. Licensing, permitting and notification and other related procedures will be conducted through the one single online platform which is called License, and it is open for everybody. And if a legal entity has branch or offices in other regions, they won't have to get another license, permission or notification. Legal entities establishing branches and representative offices shall notify the competent authority through a special electronic system.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your attention. With the full text of these documents, you can get in touch with at lex.uz and follow us on Telegram channel Huquqiy Akhbarat of the Minister of Justice to stay tuned with the latest news on legislation. Goodbye.